Hello everyone, I am Mostafa Salah, an assistant professor at the Electrical Engineering Department at the Future University in Egypt, FUE. I will present the paper title Investigation of the Impact of Different Materials on the Efficiency of Lead-Free Perovskite Solar Cell. The rest of the authors are Engineer Omar Mohamed, Engineer Marina Sobhy, Engineer Menna Elkomy, Dr. Mohamed Hamouda, and Dr. Mohamed Mousa. The contents of this presentation are firstly, the perovskite materials, secondly, the proposed solar cell structure, then the simulation setup, after that, the optimization of the cell, finally, the conclusion and the future work. Perovskite materials have a unique set of electrical and optical properties like tunable band gap, low cost of fabrication, ease manufacturing, efficient transparency, high absorption coefficient, lightweight, and sustainability. So the proposed perovskite lead-free perovskite solar cell structure is consists of copper SCN as whole transport material. The lead-free perovskite material is CS2SNI4BR2 as an absorber. The TiO2 is used as an electron transport material. The incident spectrum is air mass 1.5 global. Simulation setup. All simulations are done using SCAPS one-dimensional with a temperature of 300 Kelvin. The layers parameters of the lead-free perovskite solar cell are listed in this table. The copper SCN thickness is 200 nanometer. The energy gap is 2.1 electron volt. The permittivity is 3.4 electron volt. The relative permittivity is 3. The electron mobility is 1. The hole mobility is 10. The conduction band density of states is 2.5 times 10 power 18 per centimeter cubed. The valence band density of states is 1.8 times 10 power 19 per centimeter cubed. The acceptors concentration is 10 power 16 per centimeter cubed. For the absorber layer, the lead-free perovskite layer, the thickness is 400 nanometer. The energy gap is 1.4 electron volt. The affinity is 4.11 electron volt. The relative permittivity is 9. Mobility of electrons is 10. Mobility of holes is 10. The conduction band density of states is 2.2 times 10 power 18. The valence band density of states is 1.9 times 10 power 19 per centimeter cube. The doping concentration Na is 10 power 14. The electron transport layer, which is the TiO2, the thickness is 50 nanometer. The energy gap is 3.2 electron volt. The affinity is 4.3 electron volt. The relative permittivity is 10. The mobility of electrons is 200. The mobility of holes is 50. The conduction and valence bands density of states are 1 times 10 power 20. The doping concentration is 10 power 17 donors per centimeter cube. Firstly, we started our simulation with a calibration with experimental work. The performance of the simulated lead-free perovskite solar cell is calibrated with an experimental work to validate our model and our materials parameters. We compared our GV curve from the simulation, which is the red curve with an experimental curve, which is the blue one. The quantum efficiency of this cell for the experimental work, it wasn't provided, so this curve is for the simulation only. The lead-free perovskite solar cell gave out a power conversion efficiency of 2.03% with the mentioned layers. TiO2 is used as an electron transport layer, and we will propose different materials to be used as an electron transport layers. We proposed SNO2, WS2, zinc oxide, IgZO, Zn 0.85 mg, 0.15O, and Zn 0.3, S 0.7, with these parameters listed in this table. For the Zn 0.85 mg, 0.15O based cell, the GV curve and the external quantum efficiency are proposed. This cell has an efficiency of 2.33%, open circuit voltage of 0.64 volt, short circuit current density of 6.4 milliampere per centimeter square, and fill factor of 56.69. These parameters can be extracted from the GV curve. For the Zn 0.3 S 0.7 based cell, the power conversion efficiency is 2.59%. The open circuit voltage is 0.64 volt. The short circuit current density is 6.39 milliampere per centimeter square. The fill factor is 63.01%. For the SNO2 based cell, the power conversion efficiency is 2.62, which is the highest power conversion efficiency. The open circuit voltage is 0.64 volt. The short circuit current density is 6.44 milliampere per centimeter square, with a fill factor of 63.4. The WS2 based cell has an power conversion efficiency of 2.14. The zinc oxide based cell has efficiency of 2.62, V open circuit of 0.64, J short circuit of 6.43, and fill factor of 63.46. The IgZO based cell has a power conversion efficiency eta of 2.44. So the SNO2 based cell has the highest performance and the highest output performance parameters. So this material is selected. So we will optimize the cell with this material, starting by optimization of SNO2 material. Firstly, the thickness of SNO2 material is investigated up to 1000 nanometer. The highest efficiency is achieved at a thickness of 200 nanometer with a power conversion efficiency of 2.65%. The doping of this material is investigated up to 10 power 18 per centimeter cubed. The highest efficiency achieved is 2.75% at a doping concentration of 10 power 18 per centimeter cubed, which is the donor's density. After that, the whole transport material is optimized. Firstly, the acceptor concentration is investigated from 10 power 14 to 10 power 18. The highest power conversion efficiency is achieved at a concentration of 10 power 18 per centimeter cubed, and the thickness of the HTM is investigated up to 1000 nanometer, and the highest efficiency is achieved at this thickness. After that, the back contact is optimized. The work function of the back contact is changed from 5 to 6 electron volt. The highest power conversion efficiency was 3.15 at 5.75 electron volt work function of the back contact. For the front contact, the front contact work function is changed from 3.5 to 4.2. The highest efficiency was 3.23 at 3.5 electron volt. The absorber layer also is optimized. Firstly, the doping density is investigated. The perovskite materials have a unique property, a unique properties. One of them is the doping type. The perovskite materials could be doped by donors or acceptors. So we investigated both of them, starting by perovskite donor density. After that, perovskite acceptor density. The highest efficiency is achieved when the doping of the perovskite material is acceptors. After that, the defects concentration is investigated, decreasing the defects, increasing the efficiency. The highest efficiency was 5% with defect density NT of 10 power 15 per centimeter cubed, which is a practical value. After that, the perovskite thickness is investigated. The highest power conversion efficiency was 10 power 10.13 at an absorber layer of 1.92 micrometer thickness. Finally, the conclusion and the future work. This theoretical work used SCAPS 1D for the analysis. The original design and the characteristics of the materials are extracted from experimental work and calibrated with it. The efficiency of the proposed solar cell are explored and compared when using different electron transport materials. The highest efficiency is achieved using SNO2 material as an electron transport layer. The efficiency at this case is increased from 2.03 to 2.64%. After optimizing the doping, the thickness of the three layers, the electron transport layer and the hole transport layer and the absorber layer, also the defect concentration of the perovskite absorption layer and the work function of the front and the back contacts are optimized. The maximum achieved efficiency was found to be 10.15%, which is promising result. Perovskite materials adaptability and adjustable nature have sparked a great deal of research interest and accelerated advancement in this area in the recent years. In the future work, experimental validation and addressing scalability and stability issues will be investigated. Finally, this is the references of this paper. My contact information are provided here. You can contact me for any question or any collaboration work by email or WhatsApp. Thank you.